Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Please excuse me, my chest and throat are still quite bad. I've had this now for, as you know, you've been listening to me, probably the best part of 14 days, and it's just dragging on. So should take a bit of a break this week. I think Monday night off will be fine. Good evening, Boogs. You found this channel the other day. Glad you did. Excited to learn from you. Keep it amazing content. Thank you very much, sir. Tonight we are going to do the master license tests from license test 51 to 100, all to gold. We're going to give ourselves approximately 3 hours to do it. We set a target time of 2 hours 10 last Saturday for the normal license test from 0 to 50, and S10 defeated us, didn't it? It took us all the way to like 1:45 in the morning, some 4 hours. So this week we're going to just do a bit of a warm-up for half an hour. We're going to do the first 3 events from this week's weekly challenges to get the eye in, to get the feet coordinated, and we will hopefully help you along the way with the master licenses. We'll show you the process, how I do it. We'll go through what my settings are, how I conquer each challenge, and you'll watch me. You'll see me set the ghost up, which is done first time, but you'll see me chase the ghost down, set a time, and then hopefully beat it. Hopefully we can do a lot of the tests first time through, and it's just about the process and the technique we use to do it. So what we're going to try and do first is give you a bit of an introduction into what's going on. So first, I need to do my little bit of due diligence for my sponsor, which is GT7. And I have a prime rig. That is what I'm using. I've had it now for around about 5 months. I've got 4 quad monitors, one above, one in front and one below, and all purchased from GT Amiga. I've got virtually every add-on. I think the best thing I can say to you is GT Amiga have a rig for everyone. It'll meet all budgets, and if you use code WIDDOW, WIDDOW, at gtamiga.co.uk, or the respective site for your nationality. I believe they have a North American shop and a European shop as well. So as it is, folks, use that code WIDDOW and you WIDDOW, and you'll get a 5% additional. And there is a summer sale on right now, so no better time. Good evening, Randy. Welcome. So what we're going to start today with, forgive me, is a run through these guys. I'm happy to say no shutdowns on my wheel since Monday, since I applied the powered hub to the USB. So let's go and play this one. Silvia. We need a Silvia. Now what we know is these Silvias can be a bit of a trick, can't we? We've got their one with a livery. What is the estimated PP? It says 500. This one's 503. Let's sports hard. Let's give it a little bit of a tweak to make it. It's now 506. Look, that's how much it changed with. Oh, there's all the process. That's how much changed with update 1.49. Look at that. Just apply all the aero to the rear, and we have. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the aero on the rear. Then I'm going to put more on the front. Oh, I can't put that much on the front. It won't let me. There we go. There it is. 499.91. Let's see what else it's got. It's got everything virtually except for a turbocharger. A carbon prop shaft. It's got the magic 555. Happy days. I think we're on. So what's the challenge? 3 laps. Is that all? Oh my lord. Tonight's tipple of choice is Marks and Spencer's ginger beer. It's fiery, and hopefully it will sort my throat out. So let's get stuck in. 3 laps. Not going to be that hard, is it? One wouldn't have thought. It's the first race of the weekly challenges. Settings, this is what I'm using. Assist, traction control 1, default ABS because it's not a race car, and counter steer assistance on strong. To make it easy, I've had a bit of grief off people this week for using counter steer. Tell you this now, folks. If the help assists help you, use them. Don't let anybody bully you or make you feel bad about using assists. Controller settings. Now I'm on a Fanatec DD. It's a DD Plus, and I'm using the GT Extreme wheel. I'm told the controller section no longer affects the wheel. It used to. I've got force feedback max torque on 7, force feedback sensitivity on 10. I am suffering a little bit of force feedback loss since update 1.49, but we'll find out where that comes from. And I've been told there's a patch to apply to my base unit. So if that's the case, we'll find it. But let's crack on. Let's see where we go. Starting in 10th, the idea we're going to come first. The livery is produced by JB at JB Designs. Haven't seen JB in a month. He will be back hopefully shortly. Ooh, look at that slideways, sideways. If it works, it works. Absolutely. I need to overtake 3 cars a lap. Soki Jane? I don't know how to say that. I apologise if I've mullerised your name. Please forgive me. It might be Soki Yanni. But thank you for subscribing. It's appreciated. We've got a bit of a gap. We're 8.3 seconds from the front. That means we've got to be 4 seconds quicker per lap to than the guy at the front and overtake him. So we need to gain a fair whack. I've always found these Silvia sister races to be extremely difficult. But we only need to get to 3rd, don't we? That's what we need to do. Thank you, Fury. Sorry, Brenton. That's your gamer team name, I apologise. I saw Fury first. I should know. .8 seconds down. Got to gain 4 places on the next 1.25 laps. Expect nothing less. Oh, that makes me chuckle. And it hurts when I chuckle. But that's good. We'll have to do a bit more work on this car. It's not got the umpa. It's going to have fastest lap though. It's already got fastest lap and we've run wide and we've blown it. Oh no! What a complete fail. Let's retry. Buckled under pressure. Let's go again. Buckled under pressure. What a shocker. It's the warm-up. We're allowed to fail. It needs more oomph, doesn't it? Got no real drive into corners. It's got no power. Now, something with the new update 1.49 is you have to be a master of the trail brake to gain the corner and the braking into the corners. You want the... Oh, come on, move. Racing line is ever so important in events like this one. You've got no real time to back off. I won't get the clean race bonus on this race. I don't think. 7.6 behind, so about a second ahead of where we were last time. We don't need to lose it. Now, one of these Silvias has an engine swap. I'm thinking I might have to go and use that. Yeah, AI drivers seem to have more attitude since 1.49. Certain races I've found they've always got pig ignorant attitudes, but Yeah, I've noticed they're getting a little bit of blocking. Blocking, is that the right word? I like that. Mr. Alston's car. I like the look of that one. I think we're going to lose too much if we go for medium tyres. Here we go, then 1 lap to go, 5 seconds off the front. Only need to take 3 cars to win it. Well, to gain the credits for the process. That's the other one, isn't it? Nudging the back end as you try and pass. I've felt that and seen that quite a bit. We'll just block him out, a little bit of a Max Verstappen move. I've got to overtake these 2 boys and another car. I'm not going to do it. This car isn't quick enough. Not going to do it. Got to find a different car. Got to be the engine swap. Yeah, we're not doing this. That's a shocker, isn't it? Time to go. Oh. No good. So let's go and look at the cars and pick another one. That's a shocker. Worst warm-up ever. 10 minutes of failure. Good evening, Dorian. Change car. Right, PP. Dying. The one we used was 266 brake horsepower. We've got that one at 447. Let's see if that moves a lot. There we go, that's better, isn't it? 501. He's got all the aero. Oh, might have to take the aero off. No, we'll have to add some weight, I think. A bit more corner stability. Here we go. I think we've got the power. Oh, that's just gone to 50127. What the chuff? Good evening, Wilkie. Oh, don't worry about the typhoon, amigo. Look at that. That's a bit of a glitch, isn't it? Look at that. Weight is a disadvantage at that point. We'll knock enough power then. Wow. Can't believe that. That'll do us. What have we got on here then? We've got comfort medium, so that's the way to improve the tyre. We've got a fair bit of upgrades and a high RPM turbo charger. It's Heineken party with guys and barbecue, so you'll not be here. Don't worry about it, Dorian. Just get in that garden, get some down here. 414 you used. Okay, so there should be enough, shouldn't it? Should be enough. Start. Holy hell. I've got nitrous as well. Can't stop it. Comfort soft tyres. Comfort mediums. It's on shockingly bad tyres then, isn't it? That's why it's got the ability to have much more horsepower. I don't think this car will make... Oh no, it's horrendous. Not good. Takes us sometimes. I found these Silvias, as I said, to be extremely difficult to find the car to use. Should have one. It's by PP, so it's going to be... Is it in PP order? It is. 303. We used the 441. That's 351. 1220 kilo. 303 brake horsepower. What tyres is it on? Comfort Softs. Should be on sports, really, shouldn't it? That's where we need to be, but will Comfort Softs do it? I don't know. Has it got... It needs to be approximately PP, doesn't it? But let's find out. Let's just dive straight in and give it a rag. Tweaked your Silvia to about 691. Whoa. Feel like it's got the power again. No, this car's not going to do it either. Although the soft tyres are... Let's go back to that other car, I think, and just tweak the tyres and then tweak the power. This one handles alright. I used the handbrake then instead of the nitrous. Forgot what the button was. Yeah, nitrous is allowed. It's always been allowed in the Silvia events. But I didn't think I'd need it in the other one. In the other car at 447 bhp, I thought it would be absolutely fine. I've just got to be careful down this straight with the nitrous. Still got to overtake 3 cars. All 3 cars are in front of me. But it's catching them up that's going to be the trick, isn't it? Ah, shit the bed. Oh. It's not always plain sailing. You guys normally only see the video. But we're going to get used to this for later, so stop, start, do it again, do it again, do it again. Change car. We'll go to that one that we used. Not that one, donkey. That one. Then we'll tweak that to sports mediums. Then we'll change that power down somehow. Somewhere near. Only got 246. Jesus Christ, that's not going to happen. We need to be on Comfort Softs. 462, that's better. 491. 493. 504. 498. 499.57, that'll do. Now go get nitrous fitted because I don't think this one's got it, does it? Nitrous, it does have. It does have it. Happy days. Let's try again. Could be worse. Could not own any Silvias and have to be going to buy them. Right. L3 is nitrous. Mr. Simmons has got that thing moving, hasn't he? Ooh, try not to impale on his door. Had a bit of a slow day today. My chesty cough has been really quite irritating, and I felt really energyless today. So I spent most of the morning asleep. I was supposed to go shopping and get all the domestic duties done this morning, and I was supposed to make videos this afternoon, but unfortunately that never happened. So tomorrow is going to be video making day. I'm promising you guys that there is going to be a video every day for the month of August, and there will be 2 of the races in this week's weekly I will do tomorrow. We'll have those as videos in the week, but the majority and the focus is going to be on the grind at Tokyo. We'll try and get at least 20 odd cars done for that. Oh, I've had to cut him off. Try and bring some engine swaps and some front wheel drive cars as well to Tokyo too, because I realise there's a few cars I haven't done that should be done for Tokyo. It's been a long time since I've done any grind work at Tokyo, so I'm going to enjoy it, I hope. I know I am. It's a good little track. I just need to work out that clean race bonus, and we'll have some real fun. We'll earn some cash along the way. Credits. Oh, we're in 4th. We've only got to overtake Mr. Sato. And we'll just run him off just to annoy the AI. I suppose if I was driving a little bit cleaner, a bit more accurately, we could genuinely have caught those 2 boys up in front and delivered Mr. Walker his first place with clean race bonus, but not going to happen today. All we're after is the credits. 100,000 credits for the first one. We could increase the nitrous and give ourselves a bit more go, because there looks about 7 laps of nitrous on there. Mr. Alston, in that car that I quite fancy the look of, has just beaten us home, but that's that one done. Happy days. Still hot as hell here. Got a big aircon fan on, and I've got my rig mounted fans on. Oh, I didn't stop to look and see what that ticket is. It's also going to be 5 membership giveaway day today for those people that stick with us. So the more you chat, the more you get involved with the channel, the more likelihood that it will be that you could potentially receive a free membership for a month. That's what we'll do later. But with that, we're going to spin the tickets as well, just to give you some fun. Are we off to Autopolis? We are. FR, front engined, rear wheel drive. 450 pp. We're on PP points. What we got in the 450 range? Oh. Another Skyline. Oh, there's a BRZ. BRZ's got 208 horsepower. That's a bit shocking. Fair Lady's had got 240. We'll go for the BRZ then. Front wheel drive mounted. Car settings. Comfort softs. 450.80. We have to tweak that down just to. Oh look, there's loads. There's loads. 443. We can increase some of this, can't we? Have we bought any more? We have. Oh, we haven't bought any more of that. We need to go and do it. Not like else we can do, is there? We could give ourselves some front aero. Because there's going to be no tyre wear, is there? We need to go and buy some parts. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Come back. Fairly short course, isn't it? I think. It'll be fun. Everybody will love it. Not. Should we have? Manifold. Takes us over, so it's silencer. 449.95. That's as close as you're going to get. Happy days. Only 6 minutes left until we're programmed to start the 3-hour test. Blew that by taking far too many goes at last one. Is it the full course? It's 2 laps. It's the full course. Never mind. We'll see how we do. We only have to get to top 3, don't we? It feels slower than hell. Don't want to do this too many times. All that front end downforce going to slow us right down, but cornering speed should be exemplary, and the ability to corner if we're not going to get knocked off the circuit by AI. Maybe my re-entry was lacking there. Try and get my English right. There's one of those taps we talked about, or was that me cutting his nose off? Now, advice for this circuit: if you do the human comedy, this is one you want to learn, and you'll drive this course in a really unstable car. Now, the more you learn the circuit, the better. It's Silvia's sisters again. Come on, out of the way. There's all Silvias. Come on. Move. He looks much quicker than me. Go, go, go. He's going to get me down the straight, this bad boy. That much we know. 5 seconds between Mr. Ashizawa on his slipstream. Don't go away. No, come back. Brake balance. We're in 3rd place, so we've got minimum achieved what we need to do. Except stopping at the corner is always a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Christ alive. If that helps us. This is part of update 1.49, isn't it? Get the car braked and slowed down in a straight line, and then just be careful with the trail braking. Why does that look like a Lexus? Good. 7 seconds to the car behind. Because it is a Lexus, isn't it? It's not, it's a Toyota. That crown, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. It's like an old boat, that one. It slopes around, doesn't it? It slops about and like it's got a lot of water going from one side to the other. Love those eyes on that bridge. We didn't catch Mr. Ema. Imai? Is that what? I don't know how to say that. He sets the fastest lap at 2:13.529. Happy days. And we're through. Get on to the next one. Very quickly. It's a special event. Likelihood. I've probably never driven this car before. Probably don't have one lined up and ready. Be interesting. So there. Looks like it's around the old British circuit. Goodwood it is. What have we got? It doesn't say for a PP, but they're about 450. The soft top looks like it's the better one of the two. Fitted with none other than a Furman engine. No idea what's going to happen. We could jack it up, but I don't see. 5 laps. That means a 10-minute race. No idea what this one's going to be. Love this circuit though. Love to hate this circuit. It's a real tricky one till you get to know it. Follow that racing line as much as you can. We actually started in 12th place, so there's a little bit to go to catch these boys. I was just banking on 2 being the right number. It drives and feels like an old car. Excuse me, sir, let me through. Now, if you've never driven the Goodwood circuit, this is where it starts to get interesting. There's a little inroad from the left-hand side, which you should use as your braking marker. Not that one. Next one. There it is. There. Don't use the grass though. A chicane can be a tricky one, but we'll see if we can overtake somebody going in. Oh, split them like a rephrase from that. I was going to say Shakira's thighs. That would be inappropriate, wouldn't it? To 7th. 5 laps though. Is there a 5th gear? There is. Paint jobs on these cars are pretty awesome. Even a Golf livery there, that's brilliant. Oh, slide it, come on. Didn't even look at the setup, did we, of any reality? Didn't share it with you. We'll do that at the end of the race if we win it. There was a time I didn't live stream and every single one of these races would be a video. to see where we go. Right, breaking point. He stole his line from him there. How was the tie? Tell us what you had. Is it green curry, red curry, massaman curry? What did you have? Go on, give us an idea. Mouth's on fire. I do like the spices in Thai. Lemongrass particularly. Lemongrass is so subtle and just... yeah, I do like it. Like lemongrass crackers, they're lovely. I haven't had Thai for a long, long time. Ah, your son got it. Well, he's a good lad. Well done, son. Looks like we've got this one in hand. No major tweaks, no major stress. 5 laps though. Could have been happy on 3 laps. Car feels like it's got loads of grip. Chicken pad thai, okay. Yeah, very nice. Never been to Thailand. I don't think I've got any real desire to fly that kind of far again. I think California 10 to 12 hours is going to be far enough for me. I don't suppose Thailand's much further, to be honest, but I've been told it's an absolutely stunning country for temples and holiday things. Doesn't matter to run it on the grass a little bit there. One more lap to do after this one. Still setting them purples. Just come off the brakes a bit early there. Let the car carry some speed. Lemongrass, yeah. I think it might be as the do a lemongrass cracker. They're absolutely lovely with their green curry, packet green curry from there. Make one up with some chicken or whatever. Oh, salivating just thinking of it. Night's tea for me was scrambled egg on toast. I really wasn't fancying anything much more. Gone down really quite well. Chili Bob's was in the scrambled egg feel as well. She's really not eating anything of a great much. Then I bought some strawberries and raspberries for her in a tub of ice cream, and she devoured most of that, which is good. Satisfied her sweet tooth. I had a tin of pineapple chunks. You like a tin of pineapple chunks? Can't really go wrong. I agreed, Wilkie. I don't think I remember. I can remember a few Indians that I've not really enjoyed because they didn't live up to what I've had before. I'll always have roughly the same thing when I have an Indian meal, which will be an onion bhaji starter, Then I'll have something of a curry that ranges from, I don't know, I don't mind a really mild chicken tikka, but it has to be flavoursome. And then I'll run up to something like, I don't know, what's the sort of mid to top middle heat. I can't remember the name at the minute. But then you get some where you're expecting a really mild, quite middle of the road curry, and it comes as this raging hot inferno thing, and you think, oh my god, I can't taste anything. There we go, that's the 3 warm-up races done. Right, let's get on to the main event. Let's see where we go. I'm hoping quite a few people have done a few of these, and if you're watching and joining in and taking part, then we can move along. Madras upwards for me. You see there, I'll stop at Madras. That's about as high as I'd like to go. License centre. License centre? Yeah, that's where we need to be. Drink. They're the master licenses there, aren't they? So here we go. This is where we start. Where's my mobile phone so I can set the timer? It don't really matter about the timer, does it? 9:09. It's 9:11. And if we not going to set any records, let's just let me get my phone. Set the timer. Keema sarg. I like a sarg aloo. Potato. So the sarg, I believe, is spinach, isn't it? Oh, Mad Max wants to be my friend, except Yib Nixu wants to be my friend, except happy days. Quite a few people wanting to be friends. Right, let's go timer. Let's run the timer. Clock. No. It is. Clock. Stop. Timer. Stopwatch. So it was 3 hours 29 to do. Where have we got it? Is it there? 3 hours 29:05 88. For doing all the other ones. Let's make a start. Let's go, go, go. I like a keema naan. Right. I've got shorts on today because it's blooming hot. It's raining, man. Where's my cones that I used to stop? Just outside. There's no cones. Normally there's a pair of cones on the right hand side, which you can use as braking marker. Worse. They've removed them with the update, have they? Swines. They were there last week. Got to brake just that little bit closer to that 200 sign. Oh my lord. Even my best is an 18171. They're in the license tests in the normal ones. The ones we did last week. They were definitely there. Gonna brake just after that 200. We're in. Thank God for that. They've made that harder, haven't they? So we're there in 5th. Viper next. I don't see you on my friends list, Mariana. Why don't I see you? Is it because I don't see... Hello, Oprah? Is it because I don't see your name because you're not Mariana on my friends list? Stop, for God's sake. Christ, that takes a long time to stop. They've improved this by 1.8 seconds. Oh, you haven't done Master, that's why, okay. We've got a bit of wheel spin going on. Damn. Fastest time we've ever achieved. We're going to see if we just come off the throttle a bit. No good. Shish kebab. Yeah, they've reset everything, Oprah. It's all gone. Well, difficult. Handbrake. I can't find the stopping point. Can't find the point to apply the brakes. It's got to be well earlier than what I'm doing now. Got to be on the... No way. It just broke free. It's gone complete Freddie Mercury. Traction control, counter steer. Oh, what a shocker this is. I wouldn't even know what a handbrake is. Got a clue. No, it's got to be my acceleration where the problem is. I've got to get better control of the car off the line. I'm on default, I think. Just takes so long to get to a stop. Let's change to the other ABS anyway. Let's see what that does. That was so far away from stopping. That's unreal. It took ages to get to a stop, didn't it? Can't believe how long it took to actually stop. It was so close to stopping. Unreal. We're going to be at hours just getting this first one done. Finally, go for like 20% throttle at the start. No idea. I'm at about 55% there, I'd say. But I'm just so far back. It's untrue. It's ridiculous. 20% throttle. There. It doesn't leave the track. It doesn't leave the line at 20% throttle. I'm gonna give it the beans. So much for we can't speed run this, can we? We can't even blooming pass it. Alright, the traction control limits the throttle to about 20%. Absolute rubbish. Do we need to brake out to the right and get off the racing line? Hey, Grand Racer. Viper is insane on Master B2 in the wet. We'll find out if we can get there one. Get on the gas the moment the green shows up, not before that. Okay. These are the masters, Matt. Sam. Well hard. Well hard. Right, don't hit the throttle till the green light goes. Okay. These are the master licenses. Absolutely tawdred. Oh, do it, Sam. Do it. We're only just starting out, mate. The handbrake doesn't work, does it? Handbrake just makes you slide. Do it, Sam. Oh, so close. That's the handbrake right at the end, so we got to short shift this bad boy. That's what we got to do. 4,000 RPM. Braking on the 100. Didn't work. We weren't going quick enough. We didn't arrive at the... No, I've never watched a demonstration video in my life. I'll work it out. It's all about the throttle. That's what the problem is. 25,000. So slow to get to the point of braking. That's where my problem is. It's the acceleration. Nothing to do with it. Well, we're with him this time. Why did it take so long? We were so close to being stationary and it just took so long to get to there. We're so far back. That wheel spin off the line was rubbish, wasn't it? Yeah, take your time, Sam. Got all night. He's got away so quickly. That handbrake technique's rubbish. Now, I know you're taking the piss now, Mariana. They improved the time by 1.7 seconds. They made you go 1.7 seconds faster. Flipping Jesus! Now, it didn't even leave the line then. Rubbish. They've made this really, really masterful, haven't they? They've made it really master. Yeah, you can't put it in reverse. It doesn't engage. You have to be stationary for it to go into reverse. Hey, OJ Rockstar, how you doing? Now, I need to go back to what Hindley said. It's something to do with the throttle off the start. Now, I genuinely know what he meant about... It's getting the car to accelerate without spinning up. You've got to get it to go off the line. So slow getting there. I'm just going to have a look at the ladder and see where we are in terms of other people. We're 7th and... we got bronze at that point, 17, so we're on silver. It's ridiculous. Hey Bojan, welcome, thank you. I don't know whether... Look how long it takes to stop. That's really, really, really quite bizarre. just miles off here. No good. I can't fathom what I need to do here. It might be more traction control, you know. I know everybody hates me using traction control, but this isn't a race car though, is it? It's a road car. Assist, traction control. I'm going to go all of it. See if that just... we're on the same wavelength, Mariana. Just takes so long to stop. Those last 10 mile an hour takes so long to scrape off. It's untrue. Using the handbrake makes it even worse, because it just makes the car slide. It took so long to get there, but that was as quick as we've been. So let's try, and I've put all the TC. I've put 5 TC, so wow. It's got to be throttle control then. Try using throttle while being in first gear to make the car drop speed. I don't know what you mean. So when I'm slowing down, get down to first gear as much as I can, then put the throttle on. That doesn't work. Well, it wouldn't work, would it? You don't use throttle when you're braking. This thing just lights its rear tyres up. It's rubbish. No. Back to TC1. There's nothing changed with that. Slippery Bandit's done it. 420's done it. 420's done it with a decent time. Mad Max is a friend from today. He's just joined today. Sam's just behind me. Look, 16121. So he's kind of where it is, but the car's just broke away from me, and it's just gone so far. Can't get it anywhere near. Just rubbish. Really, really tricky, this. I can see this being a long night. But it should be half what, Gram Racer? %50 throttle off the line. Can't do 50% throttle, it won't let me. Now it will. Just too far back at 50% throttle, nowhere near. Hey, average Blaney. There's a technique and I've not found it yet. Try and do things the same until something changes. Yeah. That's the actual technique, isn't it? Just keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something to be different, which is the first sign of madness. Right, we're a bit closer this time. Gonna break a car's length before the 100. And we're 0.001 slower than we ever were. Christ! At least I wasn't 0.001 away from... You're on controller. Ah. There we go, there's a... We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. It's all about the throttle off the line. We can move on. Let's see if Sam's already moved on. Sam's already moved on. He's ahead of us. Well done. Well done, Blaney. Good on you. You didn't invite me to join your league, mate. Let's do it. Now this one caused a lot of... When the first time round, a lot of people struggled with this one. We raced here last night, didn't we? This is probably one you have to take TC off for. Yeah. Definitely a no-lift corner. Turned in too early. I'd be happy to join you. I'm just trying to zero the actual throttle, trying to just... I'm not lifting off. I've got to turn in later. In happy days. Turn later. Sam's just ahead of me by 0.004. It's the same corner. Oh yeah, an S2000. Happy days. Decent car, S2000. How much braking is this going to need? Not that much. Mr. Drifter. It feels like a very, very long time ago I did these master license tests. Okay. Absolutely no idea what happened there. I'm not going to put my feet on the throttle at all. That's not me. That's not me at all. I'm going to turn my wheel off. Turn it back on again. There's no plug. That was some sort of bug. Interesting. In we go. Ah, 16,470. Looks a long way away. Too slow. Gotta go faster through the apex. We're in. Means nothing to me, Mariana. We've got 16 seconds to do something with it. And think about it. Just drive for the line. Overcomplicate it in your brain. You'll be even longer, just like we were at test number 2. Next time we do it and we're going for the top of the tree, then we'll probably think about weight transfer and all that lot. Happy days. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm feeling it out as I go, and as we do these, we will work out what it needs to do. So I'm not going to be able to do it first time. You just need to tell me what in the league is, what time they're at, and where I have to be, and when I have to be there, Mr. Blaney. Because if you're running them at 5 PM on the west coast of the USA, that's going to be like 7 o'clock in the morning for me, and I'm going to be at work in the UK or whatever. So give us the information on your league, my friend. Tell me when it is, and I'll tell you when I can join. If I can join. That's still miles away, look. 17.3. Holy hell. 3 PM your time, so add 10 out. What time is it in your place now? What time are you there now? $1:45. So you're 8 hours. So that's going to be 11 PM for me. I could probably do that. Yeah, can probably do that. 11 PM. We lost the pace there, changing down to first. That was rubbish. It's a second gear corner. My best time is just gold here already. Oh, look at that, in by 0.001. Happy days. Check the GC for the rules. Yeah. You'll have to tell me where that is. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this again. I've done it already. I didn't mean to press that button. Sam's in, just a smack ahead of me. All good, all good. He invited me on the PS, lovely. Oh, yes. Evo 190. Sam's already got in on this one. 17,640. Wheel is really floaty. A brake on the edge of the curbs to start with. Came off the brakes too sharply. Didn't get the car into the apex. We're in. First time round, happy days. No one has perms to stream. No one has permissions to stream. Because of the age, I would guess. Or did you stream it out of the PlayStation? Parents would get mad. Well, I understand. Because you are juniors, aren't you? And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Sam's in with an 18002. Well, this sounds like 1,000 bees ready to sting you to death. Missed. Oh, it didn't like me doing that, did it? Didn't like me in fourth gear. Good evening, Mr. Mike. Welcome. Oh, got to brake in a straight line. And my own rules broken. Don't see your times on gold, Marianne. Don't see your times on the Masters. That should be in. No, it's not. Oh, you swine. Come on. Yeah, it's cool. I might struggle in the week anyway because of streaming commitments, etc. And I'm always streaming on the weekend, so we might have a clash of schedules. Just outside. far back. Come on. There we go. In and move on. Let's go. Taking our time with these, aren't we? We're ahead of Sam! Yes! First time. We'll have to go back and do better, Sam. Cosworth. Oh yeah, this will be Road Atlanta. This will be a tricky one. Although I do like the Cosworth here, it's a good little car. It is interesting to find out what the... Yeah, we missed the groove there, didn't we? We missed that. Slow it down just a little bit earlier. Brilliant. Understood, Sam. Oh, that's funny. Oh. This is the first time I've done them as well. Oh, that was a chuckle fest. Oh, what's this dog gonna be? This is Laguna, isn't it? Yes, first corner Laguna. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. Might have to change the brakes. That felt like my wheels just packed up. That felt like my wheel had just given up there. The car just would not turn. You slug. Again, couldn't get it to respond to the steering wheel. That's in. First completed time and we're done. Happy days. Behind Sam again. Worth getting them all. I think that's the first lot of licenses done. On to normal international A. On. Looks and feels like we should be able to do better at this. 6316, first time out. Happy days. Damn much quicker. Good evening, Adrian. Welcome. Just outside. Yeah, we're doing the master licenses today, Adrian. We're giving them a bit of a blast. Quite challenging, actually. These ones, quite tough. They are. It's taken a few goes to get through some of the real early rounds, and whoa, cars all over the place. Not sure what you mean about racing at 4, race at 6. I thought you said the race was at 3 PM. I wouldn't be able to do 3 o'clock in the morning, my friend. Not a chance. Not a chance, I'm an old man. The 11 PM one would do me, but I couldn't do any later. This isn't going to be any quicker, is it? 25.5. Gonna take a couple of goes. Obviously my entry to turn 1 that is wrong, and I'm not getting the speed coming out of it. If I can get the line right into 1, which I didn't that time. We need more speed coming up the hill. No. Got to be able to hit that first corner spot on. Can't really have 2 stabs at it with the turn in. You have 2 goes at it, you miss the exit speed, and you miss there. Yeah. Yeah. Two locked up, I think. 2 sideways. Yeah, no good. Trying to go too fast now. Oh, I do like GT5, Adrian. .230 Cali time. That's 11:30. I can do that, roughly. Depending on what day, of course. It's 10:30. I won't be able to do that. Ah. Cars all over this place. Yeah, no. Car is all over the place. The tyres are just lighting up. No, don't worry about me, Blaney. It's fine, mate. I'll let you guys run it and just. If you haven't got a set schedule, I can't make it, mate. I can't. I need to be able to plan my time around what I'm doing, and if it's not a set schedule, I'm not going to be able to join it, bud. But don't let that put you off. Crack on and do what you need to do. I'll keep myself amused otherwise. Good evening, Robert Dawes. Welcome. Half a second out. It's Widdowmaker, Widdowmaker 10144. Widdowmaker 10144 with a double D. That was horrendous. Got to clean that entry up. Ooh, we just scraped in there, didn't we? We're closer, but I don't think we're close enough. No, 0.2 away. Yeah, I won't make that. I won't make that, Blaney. And please forgive me, folks. My chesty cough is absolutely horrendous. And I'll try not to cough down the microphone. Oh, come on, Widow. You're letting yourself down here. Come on. I'm going to brake early in a straight line and try and nail this first turn. I think I'm being too aggressive, but I'm not being deliberate enough to get into there. That's it. That's going to be it. There it is. Oh, the last one. The very last one. We're not as fast as Sam through there, but only just. Yeah, I'll be streaming tonight, my friend. I'll be streaming up to midnight, past midnight here in the UK. Definitely. You've got. Oh, yes. This will be fun. In the Guilia. Brake on that arrow there. Need to brake before that arrow. Got a ghost. So far, the ones I've done so far, the hardest license test in the Masters is the second one. This car felt so slow to get into that corner. And we're not going to be any quicker, so retry that. The Guilia is a nice car. The problem with the Guilia is the way they priced them. It's very difficult to find the decent ones. I'd love to own one, but it's a bit of a hard one to find a good one. That is rubbish, isn't it? What's letting me down here? It's got to be the braking point. I've got to get the car to turn in. Just outside. I think the Giulia looks good in a red. Just outside by a tenth. Oh shit, I was reading text. In real life, they're not a massive amount of money. It's, but again, GTA, I think, have overpriced the car for what it is. But again, it depends which one we're talking about, because you can get a 2.2 litre Giulia for about 24k UK. Jesus Christ, come on, what am I getting wrong here? But they sound good. I think I need to gear slam this one. Just to get anywhere near that time. Oh, you were thinking new prices. They... Again... I thought it was AMG Merc C63 sort of price. Around about 90k. I wouldn't pay any more for one. It's silly money at that price. 150k, you're in the Porsche range. Why would you even... You're at GT3 RS price. Why would you even think about one of these? It's not a thing. You wouldn't do it. Because historically, Alphas are absolutely shite cars. Ah, cripalopper. M4? I don't know what platform they are. I don't know what sort of bracket Alpha were aiming to put the car in, whether it was supposed to be competing with M3, M4 sort of range, because M3, M4s aren't that kind of money. You're just paying for the badge at that point then, aren't you? It's crazy money. We didn't get the acceleration out of there. Is this going to be a short shifter and that's why I'm... Yeah, I suppose if it had a double kidney in sort of grille, it would look very M4. Nowhere near. Certainly have made these more tricky, haven't they? Holy Chipotle. Don't know what is stopping this from being... .0036. You're taking the Michael. We're going to leave it in third gear then. That seems to be here to make the corner in. And then don't over counter steer on the exit because I've got counter steer enabled. Holy chapoopla! Was that the price? Christ! You wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't do it. You're in GT3 money there. Ah, 22 now. Wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Wow. It's a lot of money to listen to that engine note when you can get a C63 for less. And you've already got that engine note. Yeah, that's what I was complaining about, the standard price. That was my first impression. You know, the standard Giulia, which isn't all that. You know, it doesn't... What is it, 2.2 litre or something? It's not that money. A 3-year-old one's 24 grand on Auto Trader. You know, one that's just come out of finance. Oh, Christ alive. Come on, Widow. Why are you that close? 60k, it's just... Is that what they are? I thought there was the... I thought it was a smaller engine, the cheaper one. Oh, so what we're doing wrong here then, folks? Slamming away. I think I've just got to get lucky with the braking. And then... turbocharged. We're in. Just a question of persistence. Sam's just a fraction ahead, but I bet he's a few tests ahead of us now. Bet he's wandered off into the darkness. Slamming away in the heat. Tokyo Expressway, this is going to be a tricky one. I remember the curbs on the left hand side are a right pain in the Aspinalls. Just gets upgraded. Okay, I thought it was a much smaller engine that was oh, that just locked up, didn't it? A4 tricky, yeah. I expect it to be. You're on B2, so you're a bit ahead of me. Yeah, well done. Well done, mate. This one, I remember it. I've got all the help aids on and this damn thing is all over the place. At 28.7. Whole second and a half away. We've never gone as fast. Look, 27.608 was our previous fastest. I remember right last time I did this, I actually got my pass time with the touch on the wall as well. Ah. Wow. So he's a few tests ahead of me. Which, wow. Yeah, he's making better progress. Amazing how it just lights the rear axles up. No quicker. Bottom right hand corner, will it tell us our current fastest time? That'll be above my head. No, it's not showing. Just going to show us that one. Front end just slid away then. This is going to be tricky, this bugger. Oh my, is it? Because it is all over the shop. .28.2. I'd love to be able to do that. Hitting these first time would be just spot on, but it's a question of learning how it wants to be braked and when to turn in and when to apply the power. Oh, chihuahua. But the previous gold time was a lot slower than this one, I bet you. I don't mean that to be rude, I'm saying it was easy. Well, it was easier, obviously. They've refined the master times and made them harder. Overall, genuinely, it feels harder through the process. It felt harder from test 2. Test 2 was an absolute dog, wasn't it? It just made throttle control very, very tricky, and last 3 or 4 runs I was just yeah they've I've never been anywhere near this time. Keep it in 5th gear and see if it will roll and not spin up like it was in 4th. And we're half a second away now. Half a second away. Just as long as I'll stay, I'll be waiting. Not really appropriate, is it? It's like 7 seconds, not half a second. Try and keep it in 5th to try and keep the back end from breaking free. Can't do though, can you? Look, can't keep anywhere near that ghost. Even though I thought I did the same thing. Yeah, that's the reason we're doing it, Adrian. It purely is an effort to get golds back up there, and for a channel point of view, for a YouTuber that sort of stakes his hat on this kind of thing, I've got to have them there, haven't I? Can't have people going on the game and thinking, oh, I'm going to follow Widdowmaker, and then he hasn't got any times on the licenses. It's like, oh, he's useless. He's not good at it. Sugar. There we go. Well worth it. You'll learn a massive amount. Not so sure you'll learn a massive amount from doing it this way, slamming a car into the corners and then trying to rush your way through to get to gold. It's probably not the best way to learn anything, to be honest. There's the first sub 28. Now I think this is all going to be about getting the car in, being a little bit confident, a little bit deliberate. Oh, we're 0.2 away now. So it is, it's about just feeling out the limits. It's about understanding where the car wants to go, when the back end's going to spin out, when you have to just come off the brakes or use the brakes just to force it to turn in a bit. If we've got brake balance, that'll help us massively. Don't usually get brake balance as an option. No, we haven't. We haven't got brake balance as an option, so can't mess with that. It would help tremendously to throw the brakes all the way to the front. Get this thing to stop much quicker. Back end hit the wall then. Felt that. Not going to be as quick as... Oh, there it is. There's a 641, so we're just less than 2/10 away. We're actually less than a tenth away. Oh, we're going to hit the wall. Oh yeah, I knew that. That was coming. Going to just leave it in fifth. I'm going to brake as we hit the top of the hill down to fourth. Make it turn in. Keep your foot on the brake for a lot longer than you think you need to. Fourth gear makes it turn. Oh, shish kebab. Yeah, that got all out of control. That's bizarre. I really find time trials on this track really quite a challenge. Circuit experiences here are really difficult as well. I touched the wall there as well, that helped. Wants to roll away in sixth, that's rubbish. The Tokyo tracks are really good. Circuit experiences are really hard. They are really hard. They are real challenges. They're quite an achievement to get them. Oh, I'm surprised that gave that one up. I was feeling good about that entry there and exit. I actually want to do that first corner in fifth gear. Down to sixth. Down from sixth to fifth. Car doesn't want to go round though in fifth. Yeah, you can see where it touched the wall up there. That was... it's going to be fourth then back to fifth. Fourth and then back to fifth earlier. Sorry, Wilkie, I see you've said something. I'll check it in a sec. Not there. These road tracks make tests difficult. Yeah, they are very... It's the wet as well, because we don't know how moist the circuit is. Even though there's nothing on the water gauge, the track looks wet, it looks shiny, it looks like it has... The water influence. I lost the car there. They don't make for the best league races these circuits. They are incredibly tight with the walls being close. They put cars in very much close proximity to each other. Like drivers, they make drivers a little bit uncomfortable, and it requires a lot of precision. And there's overtaking them becomes difficult because there is only really one fast line. You can't really get drivers side by side. I wonder if I need to change brakes. Jesus Christ, this thing is all over. Yeah, they do look greasy. Dam's in. I've got a 641 which is just outside ABS default. See if that helps at all. Brakes feel much better. Not on the throttle, it doesn't know. That was overconfidence. Brakes do feel. Okay, got a fine 0.3, and I think it's all in turn one. I think all of the time is here. Ah, shish kebab. Let's just remember the gearing sequence. I want to be in 5th for most of that second section, but I don't want to be changing up and down the gears. No, slower. I was being too cagey, too cautious. Need to really, really get on it. I think I can be a little bit later on the brakes here. I was too early to 5th. Too early to 5th. Come on. Too slow. Too sideways. Yeah, we're just fumbling our way through this, aren't we? We're just not finding the right way to be fast. I wonder if some of this is coast. It feels like 4th gear though. It's probably 4th gear and coast rather than 5th gear and coast. 4th gear and throttle doesn't work, we know that. I missed the point there. Whoa, come on. You're close. Get it onto that right line in 4th gear and it just spins the back end up. Doesn't matter about the traction control and it doesn't matter about the counter steer either. Neither of them counteract the process. Two stabs at that made that so slow. So slow. Come on, Widow. Let's find that answer. There is plenty of room there to hit this hole. Come on. We brush that curb. Felt really good for the first couple of corners, and then we've been slow. Oh, come on. Starting to get S10 this. Oh! How could I hit that? Just drove straight into it. I saw it and just drove straight at it. That was ridiculous. Come on. I can honestly say, this is a tough little swine. Can't believe the damn thing. Let's have a drink. Racing against the time has certainly gone as a priority. We're definitely not in a world where speed running is the answer, is it? We're just gonna... We can't gold and move on. We've got to work it out, and we've got to... try desperately to... improve. The Ghost, I don't know who he is, but he's well quick through here. 6:43, that's probably exactly the same time as we got previously. Oh, come on. I now know it's the second corner that we've got to get better. First gear's got to be better, second corner's got to be better. No good. That was 1/4 of a second slower. Am I learning much by doing this? I guess I am. I'm learning that this is properly tricky. We definitely scraped the wall there, I heard it. Feels closer. There it is. Oh no, it's not! Oh, it's our fastest time yet, though. I thought that was in. Oh. Come on. Miles back this time, aren't we? Can't get a banzai going there for that last ditch effort. We'll have to. Almost about time for code 2 break. Not code 2, code 1. Code yellow. Just finding you can use the walls where you think you shouldn't be able to, but you can. That's a 10th slower than a previous best. This is still not as bad as the second test. At least I have a general understanding of what I've got to do here. Feels like the one. There it is. Not. Sam might have finished by now. He'll break my heart and come and says, I've been back through and I've beaten all your times as well, Jim. That's what he was going to say. Oh, I just did exactly the same thing. Just clip that one. We've got to find it. We've got to find the... We just rolled off there. Rolled off the tyres. Almost. He's on IA4. Go for it, son. Go for it, Sam. Go for it, mate. Oh, you swine. It just broke free, doesn't it? That counter steer is really not doing as much as it used to do. But what it's doing, it's just marginally holding the back end in. It doesn't really help. Back end is still a twitchery thing. Oh, that's rubbish. Right, I'm just going to reset my sound card. It's not a sound card, it's a Wi-Fi dongle. That Wi-Fi dongle, it's a Bluetooth dongle, sorry, that controls my headphones. I get a bit of sound lag and it delays the engine sound and the gear change. Just adds a further challenge to be able to synchronize the ears to the engine tone and where the engine is in the process. 626, you hunk of junk. Come on. There's some 14 tests ahead of me, 15 tests ahead. Unbelievable. But real. Brushed it again, didn't we? We brushed the wall. We're still a ways back here. Yeah. The second turn in, the second corner, we're turning in too early. We're trying to run around the inside wall. I've got to turn in later. I've got to let the car run a little bit longer. And accelerate out this corner that bit more. Again, got to go longer, got to go deeper, got to go wider into it. I've got to pick up a straight line too, rather than going round the corner and turning round the corner. I've got to turn and then straight line it. Which is what we're trying to do with this one, and it's working. slow. Slow. Ah, 2/10 down. Come on. Come on, Widow. You know what you've got to do. You've just got to put it together, as with every single time we're doing this kind of thing. It's just acing the process. It's just... We were too slow around that corner, and again we were too late into that one. We got the turn, we got the straight line through it, but we're just too slow coming in. And that we had 2 bites at the cherry there, no good. Come on, it's positive stuff. We normally get 10 crap ones, then 2 or 3 good ones, then 10 crap ones. Let's see if we can make it a thing. Too slow into that corner, I think. Should have been in 5th, not 6th. 2/10, 10th and a half. Come on. Come on, you can't go on till you've got the goal. Let's go. You know it. Don't know why I'm insisting on changing up to 6th. My head's all over the place. Need to fix it. I'm 0.017 away. I can't say numbers. I'm 0.017 away from gold here. It's just unbelievably difficult. Trying to coast the middle of the corner. Bounced off the wall there. The coasting thing seems to want to work, but we've got to be in the right kit. Don't go to 6th gear, you nugget. Now go to 6th as you're chasing the line. Ah, 10th away. Come on, you know what you're doing. Stop changing up gears. You don't need to. Just trying to be. It's better safe than sorry in my brain. It's a muscle memory thing. Lied, we lost it there. That was an expensive wreck. Given up though in ahead. We didn't count the steer. Butthole. 27,580. It felt really good that last run. That felt really good. Slow. I don't see myself being able to catch through here. I don't see this being as a really acceleratory bit of the circuit. No, we're back to that routine again. We get close and we're falling away. Come on. Oh, I got that so right. and then effed up the next corner because I was at a different pace, didn't know where to brake. Gonna change the braking again in a minute, I think. We're well behind. Now let's go and see what the damage is. The 0.0001. Oh, sake! Angry. Don't get angry. 597. We're miles away in terms of where we need to be. Let's see. Let's see if this can shake the brain a little bit and tell it what to do. Car seems to want to slide earlier. Daylight rather than middle of the night, look. Ooh. Absolutely sure he is. Absolutely sure he is. He's probably done. He's short shifting away now. Bet he is. That's the dramatic difference between Sam and me though. Sam's a good driver. No, these brakes are no better. Oh, I bet it. Yeah, I've been there myself. I've been there myself. Didn't change to 5th. Half a tenth away. They're teaching you something. That's what I haven't worked out what it is they're trying to teach you. All of these tests should be about training you to be a better driver. And I've yet to work out on this test what it is trying to teach me. Is there a particular technique that I'm supposed to be employing to beat this test? So if it's the coast and roll, or if it's the brake early, brake in a straight line, it's not. I haven't found out what the purpose is. If it's just an extremely difficult test to try and make you persevere to get through it and to, you know, get to the gold medal, what? It's a difficult thing they're trying to teach you, I think, but I don't understand what the lesson is. Is it a slide? Is it to be able to control the car while sliding or accelerating under power? Yeah, teach you to slam the retry button. Yeah, it's... It's a... If they're trying to teach you to corner in a unusual gear, We're testing your skill at what? What are you testing me on here? That's the question I've got. What am I being tested on? It's going fast without touching the walls. Yeah, get that. What skill, what technique is it you want me to demonstrate to complete this test? Being a fast and good driver. Yeah, I'm with you. I understand. I'm not one of them. Is that it? You son of a butthole. Come on. I'm starting to get a bit more coarse, aren't I now? We're definitely on the right brake set. I broke a bit too late there. We went far too wide through there. We're slow. Come on. Let's do it. I'm not giving up till I've done it. I'm not going on to the next one. I'm certainly not going to do all the tests and then leave one undone. Definitely not what I'm going to do. Missed the apex there. Rubbish. I don't know what else I can change to give myself a different feel, a different sensation, apart from turning off the assists, which I know everybody's going to say, yeah, you shouldn't be using them anyway, but it's like, what am I going to gain from doing it? I've touched the wall. Oh, Christ. Feels good. You son of a... That was that one touch of the wall that scrubbed off that pace. Sam said this was a tricky little varmint. I'm going to go and play IB cricket in a minute. Christ. What a pain in the... Turn off the assists yet. Be here all night. We know it's possible because there's some decent drivers that have done it. Slow out of there. Here it is. There it is. Ah, oh, Christ alive. We beat Sam! Yes! Sorry, Sam. Go back to IA4, mate. Behind me. Yeah, for all your sim racing needs, use code Widow. Oh, no assists. We've got counter steer on. We're slow. Thank you, Wilkie. I haven't driven on snow for a long, long time. Jesus. The baby Jesus. I seem to remember something about needing to cut in tight and use the ice line. seem to remember something about that on this.
No good.
I think I'm getting too much angle. Aerosmith retirement tour announced. Christ. Good music though. I do like Aerosmith. Even though it's all a little bit cliquey, they are a good band. They've been going for a long time. Steve Tyler. Such a lanky tall streak of whatever, but Christ alive. Decent band, man. Is that one to go and see? Is that one that... I suppose that's up there with the Foos, really, isn't it? The Foos are the band of the year, band of the decade. Aerosmith. This is a tricky little fudge, isn't it? Just go a bit wider. Now I seem to remember the fastest line was cutting through the ice. But if it's the width, we've tried the width to start with, and it didn't want to come in and go faster. It's the width doesn't seem to work. You've got to be tight line. 50 years. It's got to be the shortest line. That's the way you've got to do this. I can't see it being the wide line. There's no pace. No, I'm not feeling it. Don't know what gear to be in. I can't get anywhere near my Ghost. Doing me head in. It's doing me head in more than the last test. Car doesn't seem to want to accelerate. Now I'm going to turn the assists off. ABS default, that's the right one to be on. 50 years. That's life. It knocks people like Elton John and that into the right sort of context, don't they? They've been going years. They've all been going years. Wonder if Run DMC will join them on stage. They've got to, haven't they? One of the best tracks ever. Walk This Way. Getting closer. I saw Run DMC at Round A in 2001. Absolutely phenomenal. And Jason Nevins was with them. We'll get there in a minute. We're just sort of slamming it and just repeating for the sake of repeating because we're expecting to do something different. I want to try and keep the car a little bit less shallow, less turned in. Not working. Try the wide line again and see if something will happen from out there. But that wide line needs to develop into a tight line on the way out. It's too sideways. The car's just... Yeah, 2/10 slower than tight line. But the car's oversteering. It's coming round and it's not... There's no adjustable drive so we can make the front wheels tow the car out the corner anymore. Flipping hell. Oh, you son of a gun. It's the tighter line that is the one that works. You've just got to get it to be smooth and you've got to run along the inside of that shaded area. That shaded area is ice and you get much better grip and traction on that ice there. Two tenths away. Actually finding it really difficult for these tests this time round. We were too tight then, we weren't smooth through that. It's immediate retirement to Steve Tyler's Health tour cancelled. Well, there you go. I bet he's looking every bit as old as he is. All cancelled. Wow. I don't know what we're doing here. News report said it wrong. Trying to use the brake less now. I'm going to try and keep the throttle hammed to see if it's actually braking and slowing down, which is causing us to probably be the problem. We were so much faster. Look, 17.069. We were much quicker, weren't we? Back then. Out of control. You have to brake and slow. I don't want the car to over rotate and be trying to go backwards. So. There it was, over rotating. Man, this is sugary bugs, isn't it? This is not flavour fun. What's the best way to approach this then, one wonders? Really slow the car down. Try and keep the front wheels pointing in the direction of travel. I'm still 2/10 away. 2/10 and a second behind my fastest previously. So what's the technique? What have we got to do? Slow down earlier in a straight line, line the car up to be coming out the corner faster. That's the quickest we've done today. Chucked it in early, full power, tight line, changed down to third approximately halfway round, powered out. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do to start with. That's what makes sense in my head. Can't seem to get that tight line. I can't seem to get the continuous drift. The car just wants to turn round on itself and oversteer. There's too much rotation in the car, so what I was just trying to do was do a straight line brake in, turn the car, try and find the line out and follow the ghost, but it ain't doing it. So Mariana said it about an hour ago, wider line. I'm going to try the brake down wider, straight line braking, and then bring it round, power it round from the outside, try and go straight earlier. And that's not made me catch my ghost at all. Chucked it in early, full power, fourth gear, tight line. Oh, we'll see what it does. Let's aim for that inside apex. Oh, we've overdone that. No, we blew that. We're going to go out wider, then we're going to try a later entry. But we're still going to aim to be on that inside arc in third gear. Not working. That's the fastest time of the day. This is monotonous, isn't it? Wow, this is tremendously tricky. I do hope at least 20 of you out of those 21 people watching are actually having a go at this and trying it while I'm doing it. Oh, that was rubbish. What little box of tricks? I've got nothing in my little box of tricks of a wheel to give me any more advantage or anything. This is all about technique and finding out what you have to be. Now, I'll tell you what, I will tell you, update 1.49 has ruined Rally for me. Rally is now so slow. A lot of people have said they really enjoy Rally and they can handle it now. Rally for me is so slow. There's no grip at all at pace. The cars are slow out. There's not the traction that the car used to have. It doesn't. In Rally, the cars don't react the way I want them to. I think that's it. Oh, you slug. It's the fastest time we've had. I felt so close to the ghost there, and that's a shame. Let's see what line he follows now. Down this blue one. Brakes. Turns in. No. Yeah, Rally's definitely changed. But the Rally, as I'm seeing on like 30s and over and 50s and over Facebook pages for GT7, a lot of people are saying they're really enjoying the Rally now and it's so much easier. Whereas for somebody who's got some Rally experience, I don't find it as good as it used to be. The unrealistic suspension's still there. change up to fourth was useless, wasn't it? My living Christ. I'm going to be here till 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. Not a chance. What can I do? It literally is just find a way through, isn't it? And just keep doing what I'm doing until I stumble across the answer. There it is. I couldn't honestly tell you what I did differently there. Honestly, can't tell you. Cannot tell you what I did differently. That was ridiculous. Again, didn't learn anything. Grand Valley. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, that's all it seemed to be. I'm not. This isn't teaching me to play the game. I didn't learn what it needed. I didn't learn anything about how the car changes and how it moves and oh Christ. Racing line intermediate 1. So they give us a boat to do this in. It's like a cruise liner. I remember this got a real knob-endy braking point for this hairpin. Got to be smooth, you've got to learn to be smooth. Outside. Not smooth enough, thank you, Wilkie. Makes me feel like I'm just a newbie trying all over again with no real knowledge or understanding of how it works. And how I was then supposed to explain to you guys and demonstrate to you guys how to complete these is just beyond me. Worst time. Right, I'm going to try and push the second apex and not use the brakes, because if you watch the Ghost, you'll see this being the first apex, I'm braking quite a lot there. I'm not going to. I need to. Yeah, need to. Car won't hold. Yeah, that's the technique, isn't it? Yeah. What I like to try and able to do is understand what it is that I'm actually doing, so I can then talk about it and pass that knowledge on. But as it is, no, that's not what we're doing anymore. We're just thrashing away, trying things wildly. Holy chipotle. Damn thing, the back end just wanted to go. They've definitely turned counter steer down at the point that it helps. On the 300. That feels fractionally quicker. Still outside. Yeah, I don't do them. I don't do them at all, Opera. I've found in the past that the practice ghosts are misleading. And just like watching somebody else's replay, it's not me, that's not how I drive. I've got to do it how I drive and the way I do it, which kind of is counterintuitive, but I can't get this thing to brake and stop into the corner, so... But it is a perfectly valid way to do it, Opera. Perfectly valid. No, counter steer I've put back on. First thing I did. Yeah. And there's also the other factor. If I'm watching the practice Ghost, I might as well just let you guys watch the practice Ghost, and I should go and watch Celebrity Come Dancing or Ice Dancing or whatever, and just not do this. That was slower than my last time through. That's ridiculous. I think they've done the right thing. I think making it harder on all of them is the right thing to do. They are master tests after all, aren't they? I think that's the right thing to do. Make it harder. You're joking. Yeah, just got to S. Yeah, it's much harder. I certainly am finding it harder. You going though, Sam? Well done, mate. It is much harder. And I think it's the right thing they've done. It wasn't easy last time, but it wasn't massively challenged. I was still calling for a platinum. I want a platinum time on every test. But I think they've just done that now. Oh no, faster. Jesus. Is this a four-wheel drive car? Ah, you slug. Yeah, much harder. It's not. It's like a boat. You turn into a corner, it rocks and rolls, and it's got very little mechanical grip. That's slower. I'm going to turn off the help aids. I'm going to turn off counter steer and traction control. Because if it's a four-wheel drive car, I'm going to drive it like I stole it. And then I'm going to take a bathroom break, because it makes no difference, does it? Exactly how I'd describe it. Old Range Rover, yes. On hydroelastic suspension that has just... Oh my god! That's counter steer and... traction control turned off, isn't it? We're in, first time. Faster than Sam. Faster than Sam. Yes. I'm dreading the Road Atlanta Corvette challenge. Okay. Now this one, with no counter steer and no traction control, is probably
Too much for me.
$17,982. Fastest time out. There we go. No traction, no counter steer. Slower than Sam. Where's this? Lego Maggiore. Oh, yeah, 4-wheel drive. Happy days. There's normally a... Oh, that's a boat, isn't it? Oh, Christ. It's got no grip whatsoever. What did we do just then, folks? We haven't done that for a very long time, have we? Straddled the sausage. Need to improve the entry into the S's. I'm so looking forward to going back to the human comedy and giving them a whirl. I was slow through there. Line was perfect through there last time. It delivered us to the sausage with impeccable ease. Rubbish. Careful. How dare you? You see how much we were able to borrow then? Jesus. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to having a shot at the top of the tree with them, getting all my setup tree done and spending the time working them out. Going to be a lot of offline time though. There's going to be a lot of working out how to do them, and I know people like, and I'm not saying this in a detrimental way, Big Popper wants me to do them online. He wants me to do them so he can watch and learn, and the only problem with that is other people will go and do them before me and they'll have my techniques, and it will happen like tonight that they're doing it at the same time as me and I won't get what I achieve. So I'm going to do them offline. I'm going to make them as videos this time. I'll be faster than Sam again. Sam is clearly a grade B driver at this moment going through here. He was just achieving bare minimum, giving us the opportunity to go faster. Mad Max is incredibly fast, isn't he? He's virtually the top of everything I've seen. It's raining here. So we brake at about the 150, I guess, but we've got to accelerate on the non-racing track line, I guess, haven't we? 150. Just not turning. Jesus! That's oh, I know what it is. That's why. Just This is going to be well slow, isn't it? Oh no, we're in. First time through. Happy days. Move on. Again. Move on. Faster. Faster. Come on. Made it. Oh. Should be alright. This should be alright. We know this circuit fairly well. It's a decent sounding car. Brake too late. I think I'm on the wrong brakes. Tell you that straight away. Race car on a smooth track. Could be on ABS weak. Car doesn't brake at all, does it? No, ABS weak it is. Let's take it to the end and have a ghost anyway. It'll be slow and rubbish, but... it's not too bad. Sam's second on this one, look. I didn't feel like it wanted to break into this corner at all. Ooh. Even though I thought I was really slow and sloppy that time, it's a really decent lap. I'm struggling to keep up with the damn thing. Come on, keep thrashing over and over again. That's the way. About half an hour left of tonight's live stream. Looks like we're going to have to extend this to another night. Did exactly the same thing, didn't I? Ran two wheels off onto the dirt. Because I changed up to fourth earlier. Fanatec still haven't dispatched my parts. I think it's a blag. They've given me... I can see on the shipping document the serial numbers for the parts, but UPS still don't have the package. We're in. We can move on. Happy days. Why did that do that? I didn't even press the button. I think the center of this button acts as a... It does. I can press that. That's what's happening. What it is, that's the end of that then. We're on to B's. Christ. Oh, this one's incredibly difficult. This is incredibly hard. I've got a 21977 here already. Why have I got a time? If I've already got gold, I can move on. I haven't. 22020. I have, I've got a time already, I've done this. I don't understand, my brain's failed. When did I do this? Huh? I must have done this a couple of weeks ago. I did do it. I remember doing it. I'm faster though. Happy days. Just to prove it. That was with race car settings as well though. Move on. Move on. What's this Willow? Flipping 8 Willow. It's the hardest race circuit to have any real sort of speed on, because it has so little in the way of visual references. What's that green thing that's appeared on the inside there? Marshall's box. That's so slow. One and a half seconds. I think I need to be on default brakes. Not a smooth circuit at all, is it? No closer, no faster. I can't lift the first part of that corner. Got to keep powering on. I'm at 50% throttle though, because the damn thing just wants to shoot off. Holy shish kebab. No confidence at this circuit at all. I'm quite happy to say I'm frightened of this circuit all the time. There's 3 or 4 corners where I just don't have any faith or trust in track grip or the car or my own ability to keep the car on the surface. It is a tremendously difficult course to hit the money on every time you go around the circuit. Shit the bed. That's tremendously difficult. Just got to feel away though, haven't we? This is what we've got to do. We've got to follow that ghost. Like I did last time, I just made a little bit of a gain. It'll get your confidence up. And I'll be able to just improve it for next time. There we go, we did it again. Half a second quicker. We're in, move on. Don't have to bother. Lower than Sam by 0.020. Can't believe Wilkie called me a sausage rider. Subaru Impreza 2022. It's in the snow. Now I do like this part of the circuit, so I remember doing this one last time. There is a technique here involving the left hand side of the track, if I remember correctly. Just at this dip it, spin it, floor it. Now you've got to get this bit right. You've got to turn it at the right point. Garnet them. Oh, we got away with it. Such a long run though, isn't it? Look at it. Need to be a little bit quicker. Need to be a little bit quicker. I love the way they're using the road car when they've got the rally car to use. Just outside. I'm not even halfway through. I believe it's taking so long. It's much harder though. Ah. Tried to attack that far too much. We'll come back to this next Saturday night. Why not, eh?
Now the car's not turning.
Carrying a bit too much speed and the car won't turn in. Gonna throw it on the brakes. Definitely over rotating. We've done it. Easy done it. Yeah. Nowhere near as quick as we used to be. We're above Sam. Small minor victories keep the confidence going, don't they? Every time we beat Sam, we're happy. Shouldn't be, though. Bullying Sam. What we got here, this is... Yeah, one of my favourite parts of Suzuka, a particular course I'm not overly fond of, but do have particular favourite parts of the circuit. We did the Degners earlier, didn't we? That was the test in the S2000. This here is a real smooth trick to get right. We're in, first time. Move on. What I like about that is that's the Senna test. That's Senna in the video where you can see him dancing the car around in the NSX in a pair of loafers. And he's demonstrating all sorts of braking techniques. Now this is tricky. I know this one's hard. 49.290 and we were a whole second past this. Braking on the 400. Car over rotated. Yeah. Too far. The old Lexus Battleship. Braking on the 400 though. Stop the car rotating so much. Fifth gear to try and steady the car down, but got to keep the car low through that corner. Can't use the high bank. And then this one is all about getting it into this low groove. Not like that. Not that low groove. That was a demonstration of another technique we'll save for another day. But what we do have is a tremendous ghost to beat now with a silly drift. And that drift lost us all that. Thank you, Wilkie. There's a lot of people going to bed now by the looks of it. But it's good to have the numbers we had earlier. That was tremendous. Gonna leave it in fourth. Not gonna change up to fifth until I see the exit of the corner. Then we're gonna brake on the 200. I'm gonna try and keep it wider. Third gear. There we go.
like a 2 apex corner this, if you get it right.
Just outside, got a little bit more to improve. Come on, let's keep going. 400 first braking point. It is. Sometimes the car just wants to flow around there, and there's so much curb you can use. Counter steer's helping us there, but also slowing us down. We'll brake on that 200 again. Get the right line in. Braked for a long time on that previous lap. Just outside again. Come on. It's just gonna. If we can tidy up that left-hand sweeper, we're in the money here. Faster entry into there. Gonna brake a little bit later here, I think. And then we'll get the drift on. No point. Oh, come on. Try again. We only got to find point 2. It's a late brake at a corner. That's all point 2 is. Coming in there a little bit out of control. We can improve that though. Just going to be a little bit reassured on the brake and not release the brake so quickly. Unsettles the car when you've got one like this that isn't particularly set up for tracks with the correct suspension. It's just a little bit boaty, and it's easy to upset the car and not have it do what you want it to do because you're a bit aggressive coming off the brakes. This should be it. There we go. Easy money. Let's move on. Know the circuit well. That was a good time by Sam. Know what the corners are and how they link together. Again, circuit experience knowledge essential. Porsche Cayman at Lego. Ah, yes, this one is tricky. We need to exploit a little bit of this circuit. My previous time is a whole second faster than this. Absolutely zero force feedback through the wheel. Zero force feedback. Feels so slow. Now the bit to exploit is the left hand side of the circuit here, and we missed it. We're half a second out. We can make that up by cutting that apex much tighter on that final corner, so see if we can just find a little bit of time anyway by smartening the lineup prior to that. Keeping it in third gear, not going down a second. We didn't make up any time there at all. We couldn't hook that inside corner. I think that was pretty similar time. Right, this one feels different to when I remember it doing it last time. Used to be able to stamp on the brake and the car would just leap to the left-hand side, and you could really steal a lot of the track. So I'm going to see if I can try and force the car into that kind of turn. Notice how much track we're able to cut there. It's all legal. Can't get the car to bite into that corner at all. Can't get it to cut in. I wonder what brake system we've got. I can't remember. ABS weak. Let's go to default and see if that changes anything. 44.850. We've done a 43.858 prior, so a whole second ahead of gold time was pretty good for us back then. Ah, it's all over the place. With counter steer and traction control. Don't feel as close. I want the car to really bite in and turn left. There we go. Right, now when I can trust it to do it, let's get it done. Really weird how the ABS is car and track and everything else specific. It's really quite bizarre. Feel like we've lost a lot of time against the Ghost there. Couldn't get it to bite that time. Don't actually trust the brakes as much. Holy hell. 0.3. Just tricky. I think we've just got to go harder. Said the nun to the vicar. That's a micro lift there. That's not going to be all the way. It is. Happy days. Well done. Just feel it out. Find your way. You'll get there. You'll find a way in. Miles behind Sam that time. Coming up to the point where we're going to have to stop, folks. It's a shame. I can't keep going and do it all night. I definitely can't. Spa. Oh yes, this is a trick. Is this in the wet? No, it's not. It's there's a similar test to this though, isn't there, on the other one with the wet braking line. This one is just a wrong braking system. Sam has done some of the S's, that's good. He said that's what he's onto. He's onto the S. Default weak. He says that's where he's up to, so I'm going to have to come back to this next Saturday. We'll do this one, and then we'll... Jesus H. Where's the braking point? This car is extremely fast. You have to brake on the 150. I have no idea what's going on here. Is the track wet? Do we have to brake off the racing line? There was a setting that lets you see where to brake. No idea what you're on about. What's that? Braking markers? Not a chance. No way. Those braking markers are the worst thing in the world. They are horrendous. I've never seen such a vulgar assist in my life. No, there's no way in the world I'm trying braking markers. I've just switched to the other one. I've just switched to ABS week. And it's just so difficult, isn't it? Just so difficult. I go back to default, but I don't think default's the one. I don't think it works. No, those braking markers are not fit for purpose, not for anybody. They need to incorporate the braking marker into the racing line like most traditional racing games do. It's an affront to the eyes, those braking markers. They are vulgar, they're horrific, and I can't watch any video that anybody puts on that has those on. They are... Is there a brake bias change? No, there's no brake bias changes. We're not far off, you know. We've well, we've got the default ABS on. It might be just brake slamming. That's what we're doing, because the tyres aren't good enough, are they? Sports hards. Shouldn't be a crap car though, should it? It should be an absolutely ace car. It should be awesome. A McLaren 650S. It should be everything everybody wants to drive. Oh, just half a second now. It took, what, 6 attempts to find out the braking point. It's not a McLaren 650S, it's a Maserati. That'd be why it's not any good. Yeah, just... Again, I'm a big believer in that this should be teaching you the game. And there's no water, but the grip is gone, isn't it, on the circuit? Now that's either because they've put shocking tyres on or they've messed with the setup of the car. I didn't win the time trial for this car around Bathurst. I missed it by 0.020. I've done gold. No, I haven't. I haven't done gold. It was 39,970 I got, wasn't it? I got silver. $39,442. I must have got gold. Well done, Mariana. Well spotted. I didn't realise I'd done it. 39,297. We beat Sam. Happy days. Move on. They changed gear ratios and downforce plus suspension on all cars. Yeah, they've just made it harder. Which I don't mind, as long as there's a reason to it. Right, it's 54. We're going to stop there. We're going to stop at Master IA8. We're going to give away 5. Yeah, I've not done that. So we know where we're going to go to. That'll be next Saturday. BMW in the wet at... Where is that? Where is that? Why does that look like Suzuka? Because it is. It's Spoon, isn't it? That's what we're doing, yeah. That's a tremendously difficult test, and that'll be the one we come back to. So, yeah, that's where we are. We went through a video last night tweaking all the Fanatec FPS and changing for feedback in the game. I need to do that. I need to do that because mine is just shocking. Shocking. The force feedback's terrible. What wheel have you got, Randy? I've got a 6-star parts ticket to finish. Right then, folks. The reason we're doing these is this is all about interaction. There's 14 of you left. There's 2 viewers on the Twitch. The more you chat, the more chance you are of winning one of these 5 members things. The usual 5 guys have still got memberships. Really wonky. Some cars have 0 for. I have a DD1 podium of Fanatec. Right, okay. Yeah, I need to find the settings. I was told last night that there's been a patch release, but I don't think there have. So we're going to go through these tickets, and at the end of it, I'm going to give away 5. So, yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. Do what Mariana did. Tell me what I'm going to win. 3-star ticket. Up to S8. Nice one, Sam. You're 20 ahead of me. I'm just about to do the spoon test in the wet in the BMW M3. So we've got somebody saying 3k, a 5k, a 5k. Let's see what we get. See who's got it. I don't think there is 3k, but it's that little pile of coins which will go for 5k. Everybody thinks it's 5k. We get 100k from a 3-star. Happy days. I just go to all those people that said 5k. You've done well, Sam. That's 3 hours of trying, mate. Well done. That's good to get to S8. I've beat you on some, though. Nobody ever wins 100k on a 3-star ticket. So what am I going to win this time? An exhaust? Completely useless exhaust for a Fiat 500? About time I had some luck. I've had no luck tonight. Come on, what am I getting? It's a 3-star. We always go 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. I haven't seen a 5-star in ages. Hi, people are all saying suspension. Come on. Wilkie says 5k. It's all money. It's all money. At 10 or 30. 10 or 30? 10k. That's probably the price of an exhaust, though, isn't it? Right, start top left. 4 stars. I got 1 million last week off a 4-star. I've had a 500. Randy's saying 30k. Come on. Any more for any more. The more you chat, the more you get involved. Even a full stop car invite, okay? Gets you the opportunity. Oh, somebody said an ECU. That Mariana said an ECU. That's really low. Go. Of course, if you already have a membership or you don't want a membership, I can understand. Oh, I thought we were getting the Porsche GT4 then. Yeah, those invites are a bit useless now for me, aren't they? Here we go, another one, 4-star. Come on, keep them coming. You know you want a membership. You know you do. I don't think Sam's ever won a membership. I know Sam chats quite a bit. Power restrictor. Oh, invite. Coming at me with these invites. That's terrible. Car. Okay. See what's up there. There is a car. There is an invite. It's Bugatti. There's 100k and a suspension. There's the suspension you all talked about. Van Hoot. Hello. I always save them. I did 27 tickets the last time I did this, 10 days ago. That's worth 23k for the Fugu. Happy days. Next ticket up. I don't ever do them daily. I always save them. Always save them. You seem to win more when you save them. Although, the way you guys talk, I'd win less than the actual reality. I always seem to do rather well. So we've got a modded 240, 30k. Mariana says a car again. Anybody else? Anybody else? Roll up, roll up, roll up. Gonna press the button. Randy says he's bought 504 of 511 cars. He's waiting on Citroen Bugatti invites. Oh, Christ. There's the Pagani invite. Expo. It's the second time in recent weeks I've had an Expo. Don't mind. Wilkie came in with 30k at the end. There's one to sell. Worth selling. Puts money in the bank. Another one. Where are we going, folks? This is all the audience participation you have to do. Don't ask you to sing, dance, or anything else. 250k. I like the way you think in opera. Mariana, you need to. Oh, Matt Wilkie's in with 500. Mariana, be a bit more positive. Come on, we're gonna get more than a bore up. You watch. You watch. We'll get shit. We'll get shit all. There's 2 cars in this and cash. What are we gonna get? Oh, the Renault. Decent car. Like that. Renault Sport. RS Trophy 11. Happy days. We all know it's not going to be big. I got 100k from a 3-star. Here we go. More 4 stars, and then we've got a useless 6-star at the end. Come on, we know it's going to be big. This is going to be 500k, this one. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what the missus said. She did. 1 out of 1,000. 1 out of 100. Your optimism just gives you away. 100k. I like the way you're thinking. Come on, let's go. It's all money. What's it going to be? Is it going to be the 500,000? No. No, it's going to be 10k. It's realism, reality, yeah. I get it. Why live in the dream world? We can all dream. It's America's dream, or UK's dream. Two to go. And we're on to the big 6-star parts ticket. What do we think, folks? What do we think? Carbon brakes. They're 38 grand. No other takers. I think... Was it GT Sport you won a car? It was cars, wasn't it? It was a car roulette. At least that wasn't that exhaust. That exhaust would piss me off. 10 grand. Like you're thinking, Wilkie. Yeah, I liked it when it was cars. But you always got the same shitty car, but... You obviously realised that the ticket to ride was better when they're giving you small measly cash. Right, this is the last of the 4 stairs, folks. Let's make it a good one. Carbon brakes definitely here, says Mariana. 500, like you're thinking, Opera. Thank you very much. Any more takers before we spin the wheel of death? There we go. It's on. Ferrari invite. No, Lambo invite. got the cash. 30k or whatever it is at the end. 30k. Not a brilliant run, was it? Not a brilliant run. Roulette, 6-star parts ticket. What could it be? What could it be that's any good? Engine swaps, do they fit in there? It's not even an engine ticket. We haven't had an engine ticket in a long time. Racing exhaust. Yeah, we'll go with that. Go with that. I reckon this will be a lightning part. Stay there, stage 5 weight. That's exactly what I was thinking, Opera. We're thinking of like handbrake from Randy. Oh, let's put the handbrake on. Let's see what's there. Brakes, pour up, engine parts or cams. Oh yeah, we got that one. What's that? What's it for? For the back mono. Oh dear. We get to use the back mono though, don't we, at the Human Comedy. So there we are. There you have it. Not too bad at all. Right, going to give those memberships away. For all those people that took part, best of luck. There we go. Best of luck, everybody. Let's see who gets them. Sam got a membership. Thought he would. Randy Walker got a membership. Fat Man got a membership. Azza got a membership. An Adventurer did. How did that happen? So Sam, welcome to the crew. Randy, Fat Man, Azza, and Adventurer. Well done. He told you. The more you get involved, the more you chat, the more you got a chance of winning. And I know, Opera, you're already a member, and I can't do anything more for you. So thank you very much to all those people who support me with membership. And in some ways, this is kind of a very small way that I can pay you back. And hey, Mad Max, welcome. If you're the same Mad Max that avoiding a membership like a Silver in Tess, yeah. Mad Max, if you were the gentleman that did a friend request to me today and you're on my friends list, you've got some very quick times, my friend. You're a very quick driver. If you're the same Mad Max, welcome on Twitch. And you've arrived at the very end, I'm afraid. We're on again tomorrow, 8:30 till midnight. It's time trial time, and we've got 4 time trials to hit. So Sunday night time trials, what we always go and do. Yeah, well, Mad Max, good man. Thank you for coming along. Thanks for supporting the channel. And yeah, you've got some impressive times on those Masters tests, my friend. Very, very good. You look a very quick racer. So, and without further ado, we're past the midnight. I've got a game of cricket waiting for me. And I'm going to go and have a game of cricket and then go to bed. I actually broke a finger last night playing cricket, believe it or not. I broke that finger. The last digit. I've snapped the end of it. Doesn't want to bend. Pretty useless. And the nail is probably going to go black and fall off. Not to worry. Good night, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.